Parents and students of biology, really quickly, guys. Let me show what this looks like for you. But in Moodle today, your son or daughter took an experimental design quiz. The grades weren't as good as I wanted to be, and that's okay. It's the beauty of Moodle here if it's a multiple choice quiz. So what I'm allowing students to do on this quiz right here, if they didn't score as well as they wanted to, this doesn't say a practice. This is actually an assessment to see where they were at. But since it's our first quiz I gave, I'm going to let them retake the exam. Sorry, it's not an exam, just a quiz. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to average their first score and their second score. So if they want to come in, they have to do this before school, and they can do that. And they don't have to do it tomorrow. They can do it tomorrow if they want to, but they don't have to, tomorrow being Friday. I totally forgot to pass out the review sheet. It's here on Moodle. We're going to have a test on Wednesday of next week. We're going to have a test on Wednesday. And also the pill bug lab report is going to be due on Tuesday when they get back from Labor Day. So experimental design, exam over experimental design, I shouldn't say pill bug report. That should actually say characteristics of life. Okay. So that's basically what's happening. So the quiz today the grades weren't as good as I wanted them. I want to let them know my expectations, but I do want to be reasonable. So if your son or daughter wants to come in and retake it, but it's going to take an average of the two grades, the first and second, and I can kind of help them out on maybe what they're unclear of, what the things are. Okay. So hopefully that helps. And then moving on next week, this is our first exam. Is Wednesday. Pill bug lab report, which is also a tested major project. That's going to be due on Tuesday. Okay. So the pill bug lab, if you want to see what they have to answer, they just have to click on this, and that tells them exactly what they need to do. This right here, so something will pop up. They should have already started this somewhere, and then this is what they need to. They can write in their word processor here. Okay. So hopefully that helps. And remember, anything you see is practice. Like this is a practice. Where's the rest of the practice at? Practice, okay? And this one, and this practice, there's three practices that your student, if they don't have a perfect score on these three things in the grade book, and it should be like A1, a COL practice, A2, whatever, experimental design practice, they can take those as many times. I'm going to try to keep the nomenclature like that all year, so when you see practice and a grade in the grade book, it should be a perfect grade, otherwise your son or daughter's not doing what they can to help their grades to the most, okay? They have the freshman retreat tomorrow, so we won't have class. If they want to stop and see me before school or after school, maybe pick up the study guide, they're more than welcome to. I just want to let you guys know about that stuff. All right? Thank you guys very much. Have a good weekend. Safe travels if you're going anywhere.